Angie Bells, my fairy treasures. How are you guys doing? All right, let me bring myself up on my iPad here so I can see you guys. All right, let me put some readers on. Just 1 second. It's going to bring you up on my computer. I don't know why it doesn't come up the first time I turn it on. There I am. Okay, let me check my sound too.
Early voting is now open.
Yep, and my sound's working.
Early through November 4th.
Just a second.
This election is too important to sit out. Check your registration, find your polling place, and make a plan to vote by November 8th.
Come on, get through the ads. My gosh.
Check your registration, find your polling place.
Okay.
Make a plan to vote by November 8th.
There we go. Okay, welcome in, and anybody who's watching the replay, welcome in also. Okay, so who do we have in here? Hey, Kiwi, how you doing, girl? She says, hey, Angie, hope everything is wonderful in your world. Everything's going good. Hey, C-Rose, girl, welcome in, welcome in. C-Rose says, hello, everyone, yarn party, woohoo! Woohoo! Hey, Margie, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Hey, Don. Welcome in. Welcome in. Racine. Welcome in. Racine says with lots of tips. Hello, everyone. You got some tips for us? Or do you think I have some tips for you guys? I don't know. Let me know. Oh, thank you, Don. Thank you. Thank you. I am so excited today for the giveaway, because I'm doing something a little different for the giveaway today. So I hope you guys like it. I think you guys will. Hey, Deborah, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hello, everyone. And hi, Angie, got my color book. Oh, good, 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 good. Okay, Racine says with lots of tips. Cool. What do you guys got in your cups and your cups, your mugs, your glasses? What are you working on? What are you knitting, crocheting, or what are you crafting or arting? Hey, Purple Crochet and Mordrini, how are you doing, girl? Welcome in, welcome in. And everyone, just let me know what you guys are working on. I am so excited. I finally finished. Well, finally, I did it quick. Well, this is what I did. I made the second fairy shawl, the hooded fairy shawl. This is the hood right here. So as soon as more people get in here, I'll show you guys what this looks like. We'll start the shot with that because this is my second one. I made two. I made the first one, and it fits good. But I want it to be like big, of course. Me and my extra self. So I made a second one. And I made a second one right after I got done with the first one. I just cast it on another one, and I used the same yarn because I have so much of this yarn. So I'll get up here in a minute. I'll get up in a minute here after I welcome some more people in and let you guys see the fairy shawl. Who else we got in here? Hey, Judith, welcome in, welcome in. Deborah says she has coffee in her cup, working on a blanket. That sounds good, especially now because it's chilly. I woke up this morning, and for us, this is cold. It's 49 degrees, 48 degrees. For us, that is cold, okay? I mean, we'll even wake up today's where it's 30. But this early in the season, for us to be at like 48, just it's freezing. Some of you guys are like, girl, I don't even put a coat on when it's 48. But I live in Las Vegas. So, Julie, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Angie and everyone. Coke Zero in my cup and my cardigan on my hook. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, Donia girl, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hello, everyone. How are you? I'm doing good. Melissa's coloring, multitasking. Hello, everybody. That sounds awesome. Hey, Dark Sky. Welcome in, welcome in. Our beautiful and wonderful, amazing moderator, Dark Sky. The girl is awesome. Okay, she's not a moderator just for my channel. That girl's a moderator for quite a few channels, and she is on it. Oh, Dawn, thank you so much. We'll celebrate you in just 1 second. I'm going to get a little bit through the chat. You know, let me do this because I got to keep myself in order. Let's write Dawn's name down. Okay, and we'll be doing the thank you, Margie. Thank you. I'm going to write both your names down right now. We'll be doing the super chat giveaway next week because that'll be the first week of the month, of the following month. Dawn. A-A-R-O-N. Okay, so Dawn, I have your name in here. Oh, Donia, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. I'll put your name down too. We got Margie. Margie's Crafty Corner. So we have Dawn. There you go. Margie's Crafty Corner. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Donia. Let's write Donia down. Donia Stroke. Talk. And Donia, I got your name written. Oh, come on out of here. And Donia, I got your name written down too. So we'll celebrate all of you guys in just 1 second. I'm just going to welcome some more people in. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Let me write your name down too. Thank you, girl. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. This really helps out with the channel. And there's yours. Thank you, guys. We're going to celebrate all of you guys in a row. You know, I want to show you something really quick. I got this at Dollar Tree. I happened to pick up 2 of these. Aren't they fabulous? I kind of wish I would have picked up a bunch. This was like a year ago for giveaways because these are so cute. You guys look, it's a little box. And look, my little papers are in there. Isn't that adorable? And it comes full of papers. I have another one of these somewhere. I got to find it. Okay, so did I get everybody down? Okay, so let me just welcome some more people in, and then we'll celebrate everybody who just donated, which I'm so appreciative of you guys. Drini says, Purple Crochet says, I'm trying to finish this whip, but I'm so sleepy. Hey, Gloria, welcome in, welcome in. Kiwi, it says, I still got coffee and it's 1 p.m. here, but I'm working on a pullover sweater using Touch of Angora by Lion Brand. Girl, that sounds beautiful. Was that on your, I haven't watched it yet. Was that on your Whip Wednesdays 2 days ago? Because if it, okay, I need to go back and watch your Whip Wednesday because it's probably on there because I want to see that. Okay, C Rose says working on a cardigan. I need to put the fringe on my Lenny Kravitz super scarf along with iced coffee with pumpkin spice in it. I love everything you just said. You're working on a cardigan. You have to put the fringe on your Lenny Kravitz, and you're drinking some spiced coffee. Thank you, C Rose. Let me write your name down, girl. Thank you so much, sweetie. Okay, C Rose. There you go, C Rose. Thank you, girl. Donia has iced tea and finishing her Lenny today. Woohoo! So many people working on the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. So cool. So cool. EJ's daughter, hello everyone. On my lunch break. I hope it's all as well. Enjoy your lunch break. I'm glad you're here. Julie, hi, dark. Okay. Hey, Yardy Cat girl, welcome in. Welcome in. She says, hello everyone. I'm working on a hat and lurking. It sounds good. Girl, I don't see nothing wrong with lurking because let me tell you something. You got to clean your house sometime, okay? You got to do some dishes. You got to clean some bathrooms. You got to do some laundry. So you got to like have these people on in the background so you can do some stuff for your house or you're going to live in a pigsty, okay? Because you know what we like to do is knit, crochet, craft. That's all we want to do. Anyway, so I understand lurking because I do it sometimes too because I'm like, okay, I got to do these dishes. Hey, Cecilia, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Lisa, welcome in, welcome in. Lisa Yanato, I think that's how you say your last name. Hey, sweet Maribel, welcome in, girl. She says, hi, Angie and everyone. And Kiwi says, yeah, I had just started it, so there wasn't much to show. It's a navy blue color. Ooh, I'm excited to see it, Kiwi. That's going to be pretty. Hey, Granny D, welcome in, you little sweetie. How are you doing today, Granny D? She says, hi, my darling. I love how Granny D talks. Howdy, y'all. I love her little accent, her little southern accent and everything. She's so cute. We all love Granny D. Hey, Rita, welcome in, welcome in. She says, Angie, hi, honey. I can only stay a few minutes. I have to buy groceries. No problem. Thank you for stopping in. But Rita, before you leave, can you hit that thumbs up button? In fact, everybody in the chat, If you guys can hit the thumbs up, that'd be great. Okay. Why did my screen just go dark? Okay, that's weird. What just happened? Okay, you guys, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. That was weird. I tape on my, I record on my phone, and it just went, the screen just went black. Okay, good. Everything's back. Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, continuing on. Let's pray that does not happen again. I don't like when things happen like that because I am not good at this kind of stuff. So as far as the computer part, so let's just pray that doesn't happen again. Okay, continuing on, welcoming people in. Thank you, Dark Sky, for telling everyone for the thumbs up, reminding. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, everyone. Hey, Laura's Ministries, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Oh, good, Granny D. Granny D says, I'm Fab. I got your box. Woohoo! Gotta film a Squirrel and Squirrel mail opening. Did you open it up yet already, Granny D? I wonder if you opened it because I'm excited for it. Okay, she won a giveaway, but I've been wanting to send Granny D some things just to thank her for her awesome job she does for all of us, you know? So she had won a giveaway, but I already had some things stowed away for her that I wanted to send her. And I was about to send them pretty soon, but then she won one of my giveaways. So I threw all the stuff in there. So I can't wait to see her reaction because she wasn't expecting it all. Hey, Aisha, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Thank you, Dark Sky, for dropping links. I'm going to get with, who am I getting with? Oh my gosh, what is her name? It just escapes me. Someone's going to help me with my StreamYard, or not StreamYard. Come on, Angela. What's the bot? You know, the bot that's in here, because it's been a mess. So someone's going to help me with that bot so I can have the bot drop links. So Dark Sky, you won't have to do it so much, hopefully soon. So I first had to get StreamYard down. Now I feel comfortable with StreamYard. Now I can let my brain focus on that bot. So I'm going to learn that today or tomorrow or over the weekend, hopefully, if not early next week. So, but if you guys could put CC and don't put anything else after that, that'll let God, my brain is just gone. Dark Sky, let her know to put down your links to your YouTube channel, okay? Sorry, guys, my brain's just kind of scattered. Yes, Granny, thank you, Sanita, because Sanita knows a lot about that bot. And she sent me some information already, but I got to get with her because I kind of don't understand a few things still. So I'm sure she'll get me straightened out. Hey, Yarn Barf, welcome in, girl. Yes, thank you, Nightbot and Sanita. Like I said, it's not Sanita, it's my brain, okay? Jeez. I don't even know what happened there, but anyway. Okay, so everybody, I've welcomed everybody in. Let's celebrate everyone who's given donations. So Dawn, Aaron, thank you, girl. Thank you. And we'll do bubbles for everybody, okay, guys? Thank you, Margie's Crafty Corner. Woohoo! And who's next? And C Rose, thank you, girl. And then Deborah Kesey, thank you, girl. Woohoo! And thank you, Tonya, you little sweetie. Thank you, girl. Okay, Psycho. So I got the cup. I'm going to fold those things up here in just a second. Also, we got to get the bubbles out. Here we go. There we go. Arrange myself a little bit. Now let's hope we get some good bubble action going. Okay, we didn't start out too good right there. All right, let's see what happens here. It's like it takes like a couple times for it to want to like get going. Woohoo! We got some. Let me go up a little higher. And we'll do it one more time. Come on. Why does it not want to do a lot of good bubbles? All right, bubble thing, you're making me mad. All right, we've had, they're not all together, but we've had some. Okay, let's just do one more. Woohoo! Thank you guys. The bubbles will get better as we keep going along. Did we get one more? Thank you, Rosie, little sweetie. Thank you so much. There you go, Rosie. I wrote your name down. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Rosie. And we'll do some more bubbles for Rosie. Woohoo! See how those bubbles came out good? It's like it takes like, I don't know, a few times to get the bubbles going. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you, thank you. Let me just fold these up, and I'll reach out while I'm folding these up and putting them in the pink Minnie Mouse cup. Isn't it cute? Dollar Tree. Where else would it be? Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby clearance. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. Okay. Hey, SDL, welcome in, welcome in. Everyone's welcoming her. Hey, VJ, welcome in, welcome in. You guys, after this, we're going to do a VJ, we're going to do a fairy raid over to VJ. She comes on after me, and after that's Granny D. Okay, just a second. Come on, camera. There we go. And then I'm going to show you guys, as soon as I do this, I'm going to show you guys my shawl. Some people have already seen it, but not everybody yet. SDL bubbles for everyone. Okay. Granny D says, Sunita is so smart with computers and the Nightbot and StreamYard. She's just plain smart. Isn't that the truth? And I also got a lot of help from Dreamy, Purple Crochet. She's helped me out a lot. And so has Jeannie, Butterfly. I just call her Butterfly Jeannie Crochets, but that's not the exact name of her channel. Love you, Jeannie. They've all helped me out a lot. So thank you, ladies. Thank you. BJ says, Friday, happy Friday, all. Angie, you are sounding a lot like me on Friday. Hey, She Spins, girl, welcome in, welcome in. Can I get off the pink prayer list? I'm wearing purple. Oh, no, I got a pink bow. She Spins actually has a prayer list, and it's for all the people who love pink. It actually is a notebook with names on it. I love it. I love that in the Bad Girls book. Okay. All right. I think I said hi to everyone. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys my shawl. And what are you guys, everyone who's just came in, what are you guys working on? What do you guys got in your cup? And what are you working on? Knitting, crocheting, crafting? What are you doing? All right. Yarny Cat says, add me to the pink prayer list. Rosie, Angie, can we see your shawl that you had on the other day with the gray and black? Can you please tell us what yarn you use? Oh, okay, yes. Rosie, yeah, that was the Lenny Kravitz super scarf / shawl knit and crochet along. And yeah, we're going to discuss that, and I'll put that on too, okay? And we'll discuss that. She says, I finished my sweater and working on pumpkins. That sounds good. She says, no, girl, you are on a permanent resident of Pinktopia. I love it. I love it. Oh, you're welcome, BJ. Okay, everyone's saying hi. SDL says Hobby Lobby clearance is the best. You know, people always say, what's your favorite yarn? Clearance yarn. That's my favorite yarn. All right, let's have that be a question. What is your favorite yarn to work with? Okay, my favorite yarn to work with is clearance yarn. But I'm trying to think of what is my favorite. You know what I think one of my favorite yarns, and maybe if you don't just have one, because I don't just have one, put down 2 or 3. Loops and threads is one. I love it, and that's what this is made out of, is loops and threads. I also really like Big Twist. I go to Big Twist a lot, and these aren't even the fanciest yarns. So I don't know what my issue is with that. And I'm trying to think what else. I really like Yarn V. Yarn V, especially for the Hobby Lobby clearance, I love the Yarn V. And then of course I love this yarn. So that was 4. So those are my 4 top yarns, I think. But there's so many others. But what are your top 3 or 4 yarns? Okay, so while you guys are writing that down, let me get up and let me show the shawl. And then we'll talk about the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, crochet and knit along. And I'll show you the shawl too, or the Lenny Kravitz shawl or scarf or shawl. So this is how this turned out. Now this is the second one I made, the fairy shawls. If you want to make this, I have the information in the description right now. And it should be in there because I put it in there before I started this live. Put it in there yesterday. It'll tell you the website, and it's a paid for pattern. So, but the pattern was only like $3. So anyway, this is it. I'll come up closer so you guys can really look at it. But look how nice and long it is. It goes all the way down to here. I love it. Okay, now the big thing is the back, because it has a hood. So let me show you the hood. So here's the back. Lots of fringe. And I love the hood. And I probably won't even wear the hood very much, but I just like the hood just as something decorative. I just think it looks cool. And then I'll tell you about, and let me show you up close. Let me put this away. And then, and I'll go back to the chat, you guys, here in the next few minutes. And if you guys want me to see anything or answer a question specifically to me, put it in caps. Okay. So that's what it looks like knitted up. Isn't that pretty? I love how it knits up. It's so pretty. And then this is what the fringe looks like. Just coming in close, you guys can see. This is some of the most beautiful yarn. This is loops and threads. Can you believe that? So let me just give you the particulars on this of what I used. Okay. All right. I'm wearing a dress today because I didn't feel like choosing an outfit. I just wanted to throw something on. And this looks cute, quick, and it's only it's a dress, so I don't have to like think about anything else. I was like, yes. Okay. For one, I'll show you the bag I have this project in. I like to draw and paint native warriors. So this is one of my warriors that I painted. And then my husband had him printed on a bag. I have this also as a print in my Etsy shop. And I also have this as a big, huge print on my wall. I framed it and stuff. Anyway, just wanted to share that. But let me show you what I used. Okay. Hopefully the pattern is right here. Okay, just a second. If you guys could see the amount of patterns I always have stacked beside me, it's ridiculous. But anyway, what else would I want stacked beside me? Patterns. So, and I'll show you my second one, the one I made the first time. It's not called a fairy shawl. I guess I made that up. They call it the fringe shawl knitting pattern. And but I like to call it the fairy shawl because she calls her coat that I'm about to start a fairy frock. So that's where I think I got the fairy part from. It's jessieathome.com. So you can go to jessieathome.com to get this pattern, but you can also get it on Etsy. So I have a link to the Etsy shop in the description. And I can't show the pattern because it's a paid for pattern, but this is wait, is it saying directions on here? No. So that's, there we go. There's 2 more pages to this pattern, but it has all the, you know, directions and stuff, how to make it. So I can't show that. Fabulous. I love her. You guys already know, if you've been watching me, I'm obsessed with this lady's patterns. She has like 5 or 6 patterns. I've ordered them all. So I used loops and threads. Okay. And I used it's a size 5 bulky, 109 yards, and I used 6 skeins. So it took me about 600 yards to make this. It was close to 200 yards just in fringe. But I love doing fringe. No big deal. I love doing fringe. I think doing fringe is relaxing. I know a lot of people can't stand doing the fringe part. They don't like fringe or they can't stand doing it. But I don't know why. I think it's relaxing. I like doing fringe. I'm a weirdo. Never said I wasn't, like I was saying. So I'm doing that. And then right after that, I cast it on this. With my left, I have some more of this yarn left. In fact, I have more of this. I have gotten so much of this yarn because I got it for 99 cents a ball. I think I'm going to make a boho cardigan out of this also. I don't know when, but it's on the docket. So I wanted to at least have a good 8 skeins for when I do a boho cardigan out of this. So I mixed 1 skein of this with this purple. So I'm mixing these 2 together. So this is what this is made out of. And this is some purple. And I'm holding it double to make a purse. So I'm just, you know, like my thing I love to do. I just held it double, size 19 knitting needles. Oh, wait, skip all that for right now. What did I use as far as this? She called for a chunky 5, which I just told you the yarn, and a 15 knitting needle. And when you do that, it makes it very open. So look how it flows. It looks so lightweight, and this is a chunky 5, but it's the 19-inch, it's the 15-inch knitting needles that did it. Is it 15 or 19? Just a second. I think, no, it's 19-inch knitting needles. Is that what she said? Yeah, sorry. It's 19. It's 19, number 19 for the knitting needles. So size 5 chunky yarn, 19 knitting needles. And see, it makes a very open stitch. See how open that is? So then you end up with something that flows, has a lot of good drape to it, even though it's chunky yarn. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my purse really quickly. A size 19 again, but 19 needles, but I held it double, and I'm holding it double. This has some wool involved in it, but I found it in my stash. Isn't it gorgeous? Because what I wanted to do is I want to hold it double, use 19 knitting needles so this can go really fast. And it's a purse, so being super chunky, and it's going to be boho and big, so I'm good with that. And then I had some of this left over, so I'm holding it double. with a 19-inch needle. And I'm just doing 2 rectangles. Well, actually, I'm doing 2 rectangles. And then putting the 2 rectangles together. So that's it. So here's one of the rectangles. Now, look at this. Look how big this is. Okay, I wanted the big boho purse, okay? This is like a duffel bag at this point. Okay, that's too damn big for a purse. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 together, and then I'm going to have a flap. So that's taking up some of the length. And the next one I do, I'm going to adjust for this because that's crazy. And even with a flap, it's okay. See, it's still, no, the flap is going to be perfect. So once I put the flap, this is how big I want it to be. So it'll have a flap. Okay. Now somebody's going to say that's a big purse. I love a big purse. Shocker. But I can only fold it on the one side, right? To make the flap on the purse. So in the back of the second one, of my second panel, I'm going to flip it up like this on the bottom and have like a little pocket. So that's how I'm going to take care of how long I made this. I made it perfectly the width, but that length was ridiculous. Like, girl, what are you trying to create? Santa stocking? I did cast on, for this purse, I cast it on 45 stitches. So it's almost like doing the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, but just short. I'm trying to think, but I did want it to be a little bit wider than the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. So Lenny Kravitz super scarf, you cast on 30 inches. This I cast it on 45 stitches. So that was for me, for this big old boho type of purse, was perfect. I just made it too damn long. So that's the deal with this. Oh, okay. So let me check the chat because I know I missed a lot of stuff. So let me put this purse away in this bag. Oh, and if you still want this color, what did I say this color is called? How could I forget the color? I use it so much. It's called Mulberry Bush. They still have it. It's Loops and Threads Charisma. So Loops and Threads Charisma Mulberry. I just said it. Mulberry Bush. And they still have it. I checked it up. They have this colorway still. And it's not that expensive, even just regularly. It's like, I think, is it $3.99? $4.99? I think it's $3.99. But what I'm waiting for is for Black Friday. And I'll probably buy more of this color because I like it. Because I want a Lenny Kravitz super scarf in it too. So anyway. Okay. Let me check the chat because I've missed a lot of stuff. Okay. Hey, LaShero, welcome in. Welcome in. Isn't that, Granny D says that's her favorite colorway is the mulberry. It's so pretty. Hey, TKW, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Hey, Snowbird, welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. Donia says, are you going to line it with some material? Yes, I sure am. I haven't chose my liner yet, but I'm definitely going to line it. I've been looking at quite a few videos on how to line it, and I found some videos that seem really easy way to do it. So I'm going to line it, and then I'm going to put some cool handles on there. I like, instead of like a shoulder strap, I like to just like this. I like to just hold my purse like this. So I'm going to find straps to put on it that I can just hold it by the wrist. Yeah, that's what I like to do. So tomorrow I'll be going out to the stores, or I might even look at some of my old purses and rip the handles off of those. We'll see. We'll see. I got to find something perfect for that. But I have a ton of fabric to line it with, so that I can just go to my stash. Okay, everyone's saying hello. Hello. Hey, Yvette in EU, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Vijay says, I was walking. Angie said, oh, wait, and I stopped. LOL. Yvette in EU says, hi, Dark Sky. I have difficulty reading the chat white on black. I had a cataract surgery. Okay, I think she's talking to her. Okay. Thank you, Dawn. Dawn says gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Sky. Okay, Granny D says, okay, finally remember to get a pic of my Lenny scarf on your Facebook group site. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. I saw some of it because you showed it on your live, so I can't wait to see it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Two things. Rosie's asking, is it the knit stitch? Okay. The shawl is, the knit stitch is basically knit stitch with the 19-inch knitting needles. But she has you begin it with a couple of stitches different so that you build, because what you do is you start out wide and then it comes like this into a V. So you start out the width you want and then you get smaller. Now I'm okay to say this, for this shawl you're supposed to cast on 75, but I wanted, and 75 made my first one, right? Which was fit me, but I wanted mine bigger. So I cast it on 100 stitches. So she has you, and so there is a couple other stitches involved at the beginning of each row, and then it's knit stitch. So if you're talking about my purse, I did it all knit. And I kind of wanted to do it in a bamboo stitch, my purse, so I wish I would have done that. I have another purse I'm going to make. I'm doing it in the bamboo stitch. I just wanted to hurry up and cast it on. And I was going to watch a live and I didn't want to have to focus on anything. So I just did a knit stitch on my purse. But my next purse, I'm doing the bamboo stitch. And I also want to do the stitch that Granny D likes, the moss stitch. That's a beautiful stitch, Granny D. Thank you, EJ's daughter. She said, beautiful. Hey, crafty reseller. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, very nice shawl. Thank you. Thank you. Deborah says, loops and threads. I love this yarn and super saver. Yes, I love loops and thread. And I know people, more people are realizing super saver has improved. Okay. I didn't know super saver when it was bad, but because I've only been knitting like 6 years. But I like super saver, to me, feels okay. It's not like the softest yarn, but it feels okay. And I guess once you wash it, it really softens up. I have a what do you call it? A garment made out of the super saver. And to me, it feels great. It's, I don't know, feels good, feels fine. And I haven't even washed it yet. So I guess it'll soften up once I wash it. But the colors of the super saver are ridiculous. Those colors are awesome. And there's some ones I really want. So I'm waiting for Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale should be starting next week because you know how they start early now. So I want to go to Joann's and Michael's because I want to get at Michael's. I want to get all the facet colors that I want. So hopefully they got a good sale, Black Friday sale on that facet yarn. I'm assuming they will. I want to get all the colors I want of that, which is almost all the colors they make. They make like 12 different colors. I want like 9 or 10 of them. And then I want to get the yarn that I love. What's the name of that yarn? My brain today is out to lunch. Okay, I have it right here. You know you're in trouble when you're forgetting things that you use all the time. Big Twist. Because Big Twist is only, both those yarns are like around $5 a skein. So when they put them on a good sale, I mean, we should be able to get them for $2.50, I think. Hopefully we can get them for a little less than $2. I got the Big Twist for $1 skein a couple years ago when they had like the Black Friday sale. And it was Yarn Enormous, which was a couple weeks before the Black Friday sale. I got them for $1 a piece. So let's hope. Okay. Okay. Yvette says, just in from grocery shopping, late, but I'm here. Welcome, welcome, Yvette. Favorites are loops and threads, impeccable, cotton cake from Hobie, and mandala, and most Caron cakes. Ooh, you're right. I've never used Hobie yarn yet, but I want to. Hobie, that's some beautiful yarn. And I haven't used mandalas yet. Can you believe that? I don't even have any mandalas. But Walmart because Ginger from Yarn Geek, she said they have them for $9 and everywhere else they're 12, those mandalas. And they have some beautiful colors. And also I do a lot of lace knitting now. So I definitely want to get that. And you get like, I think close to 1,000 yards. So I don't mind paying $9 if I'm getting close to 1,000 yards or 1,000. That's good. Thank you, Yarny Cat. She said, that's gorgeous. Yarn Box said, that's gorgeous. Thank you. She spins says, Yarny Cat, you declared your residency of Pinktopia on one of Ursula's lives. You've been on that prayer list for a while now. May God help you all. I love it. C Rose says, gorgeous. Rosie says, you knit very fast. It's beautiful. I do knit fast, but I am using, you guys, this was chunky, a size 5 with 19 needles. So it goes so much faster. Okay. So I can't take all the credit for being that fast. Okay, SDL says, I don't really knit, but when I was practicing, I liked Lion Brand yarn. Yeah, Lion Brand's nice too. Sheep and Willow gifts, welcome in, welcome in. She says, Michael's Charisma Chunky 5 yarn is my favorite. You like it too, huh? Kiwi says, I've been trying to upload the same video for 3 hours. YouTube says there's still an hour and a half to go. I know, sometimes, girl, I think too many people are trying to load at one time sometimes, so it happens to me too. Donia says, you know, I like you, she spins, but leave the pink alone. LOL. VJ says, I have a booth at the church festival tomorrow. I have been checking prices. Just finished making a barcode sign for the apps. Taking you on a field trip to the kitchen for oatmeal. Awesome. So I have a booth at, she has a, so VJ tomorrow has a booth at the church festival tomorrow. Awesome, girl. I hope you sell a lot. Sheep and Willow Gifts. I love your name. She says, I'm knitting a brioche stealer scarf and crochet blanket for my daughter. Ooh, beautiful. That brioche is beautiful. I'd like to learn brioche, I think. You know, I need to watch a video so I can see exactly what is all involved in brioche, but I love how it looks. It's beautiful. Rosie says, crocheting a basket, Jada, to put my yarn in that I'm working on. I added a picture on your Facebook that made this year. Oh, good. I want to see that, Rosie. I'll check today on in the Facebook group. We have a Facebook group, you guys. It's called Our Magical Little Place. If you want to be in the Lenny Kravitz knit or crochet along, that's where you'll go to and just put a picture of your yarn and your needles, or your yarn and your crochet hooks, and you're in the knit or crochet along, and it starts now all the way until Christmas. And the reason we're doing it is, for one, you can make yourself a Lenny Kravitz super scarf / shawl for yourself, and then also it's great for gifts because you're holding a size 5 or 6 double, which means holding 2 strands together with size 19 knitting needles. Or if it's crochet, we'll talk about it, use a nice big hook. So it goes by really quick. So they make great, great Christmas gifts. And then you have something awesome for yourself too. All right, let me see. Where was I at? Okay, where was that? SDL says collage art market tomorrow. So much must prep. Awesome. She says she is finished. She said she finished her sweater, is working on pumpkins. Awesome. She spins, if you'd like to join the Facebook group, I would love to have you if you don't already belong. And if you want to post your sweater, I'd love to see that, and your pumpkins. Rosie said, Angie, can we see your shawl that you had on the other day? Okay, yes, I'm going to put that on because we're going to talk about the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. Let me just, a few more people came in here. Hey, Just Handmade Designs, welcome in, girl. Sheep and Willow Gifts. Check out Andrea Mowry. She has the best brioche tutorial. She does the setup rows to most jump into the repeat. Okay, I will check her out. I have heard, of course, of Andrea Mowry. So yeah, I will check her out for sure. Thank you so much. Kiwi says, is a cow live or is it done as a video? I was thinking of doing one. Okay. I don't have a video for it, but I discuss how to make it in my lives. So we're going to discuss that in just a minute. After I get through, that's what we'll discuss next. Okay. I'll discuss it. What you need. It's very simple. Whether it's crochet or knit, we'll talk about all of it in just a second. Thank you, Dark Sky, for putting up the Facebook group. In fact, can I pin that? Okay, you guys, the Facebook group, I'm going to pin it to the top. I'm getting fancy. I know how to pin things to the top. So I pinned that to the top, you guys. So you guys know where to go for the Facebook group. Okay. Hey, Ola Joe girl, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hi all, hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hi Angie, running errands, give a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Ola Joe, you little sweetie. Thank you, thank you. If anybody who's come in hasn't done thumbs up, if you guys could give a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Isn't that cute? Dollar Tree. Okay, let's get through here. Deborah says she likes Lion Brand. Hey V girl, welcome in, girl. So good to see you. V says hi everyone, and the chat. Okay, Dark Sky says, Angie, I think I'm confused about the shawl pattern. What's the name of the pattern? Okay. I'll fold it and then I'll show it to you guys too. Okay, there we go. It's called Fringe Shawl Knitting Pattern. And it is jessieathome.com. So let me just show. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's what it's called. Yeah, you're probably getting confused because I'm calling it a fairy shawl. The exact name is Fringe Shawl Knitting Pattern. And like I said, it is her name is jessieathome.com. Hopefully I helped you with the confusion there. And then hopefully, do you guys see in the description all the information? I should have a whole bunch of information about the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. Very last, I have a link to where you can get the shawl pattern. I'm just not seeing it right now in my description, which is weird because I put it in there. Let me know. Okay. Hey, Joni's Not So Fast Live. Welcome in. Welcome in. It says, that reminds me, need to remember to set aside my Black Friday yarn money. Problem for me is so many departments at the craft store. I need a big budget. Girl, I know. And Jess Handmade Designs, welcome in. I think I welcomed you in, but if not, girl, welcome in. She is at work listening in the back. Kiwi says, I think I'm going to skip the Black Friday sales this year. I want to do a large hobium haul. And I think that's important because you just got to decide what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going for the facet yarn and for the big twist. And also, sorry guys, my nose is low. And the Red Heart Super Saver, like all the cool colors. So I think you just got to, I think that's good, Kiwi, because you got to decide what do you really want, you know? And Hobie has some beautiful yarns. TKW says Hobie has wonderful cotton yarn. Hey, Kristen F, welcome in, welcome in. Lisa Grammy, welcome in, girl. She says Big Twist is Joanne's. Yes, Big Twist is Joanne's. TKW says, can't wait to see your Black Friday yarn haul. Oh, girl. I've been saving up. You guys notice you haven't seen any yarn hauls from me? You know what? I really, like I said, my favorite is clearance yarn or yarn I get on deep sale. So I don't buy yarn all the time. I really wait a lot of times until there's a good clearance or a good sale. Which is why I can afford to give away a lot. I give away a lot of yarn, but it's the reason I can afford it is because when it gets clearance, that's when I go deep dive into buying a lot of yarn. So, and I always try to buy stuff for my stash and then stuff for you guys. So, but that's why I can afford to do it, because I just take advantage of it when it's on clearance. Okay. Hey, Angela, Precious World, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I missed some people here. Sorry about that. Thanks, V. She says, hi, my sweet pink Angie. Aw, you little sweetie. Kiwi says, Angie, I think I'm going to try this sweater pattern I'm working on with the skinny cakes you sent me. Awesome, girl. I can't wait to see it. Post it in the Facebook group. Granny D says, cataracts are the pits. It's crazy. They have to be thick enough to surgery to remove them. So you almost want them to get to the point so you can have surgery. Ugh. Oh, that does sound like ugh. Yes, VJ says, Angie, Bod buys purses at the thrift store just for handles. Yeah, I've seen her that she does that. And it seems like you can get them cheaper. Maybe. It depends. You know, if you get them on sale at the craft store, it gets to be good. But you're right, though. That's a good place to look. Especially if they don't have the price I want, which is cheap, is what I want, or if they don't have the style I want. That's a good idea, VJ. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm to the chat here. Okay. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. Okay. So let's talk about this Lenny Kravitz super scarf. Okay, Donia says, I was really surprised at the Dollar Tree cotton yarn dishcloths are a foot. Okay, I'm not quite sure what Donia's saying there. Lisa says, never buy yarn at regular price. Girl, exactly. Yvette says the Mega Ball is nice too. They have worsted and DK in Mega. What is the Mega Ball? What is that? And where do you buy it at? And how much is it? I got a lot of questions. Ooh. Sheep and Willow says Joanne's always has a pound of love for $6.99 on Black Friday. Okay, that's another one I've never bought, but everybody says it's so soft. And they have nice colors. I do want to buy some pound of love. Is that like 1,000 yards pound of love? I'm assuming. Because it's a real nice big thing. I definitely want to get that. Julie G says, I'm still here. I'm just lurking. No problem, girl. You lurk away. Okay. Hey, Margaret G. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Oh, good. Yardy Cat says she just learned how to use her community tab. Awesome. Yvette says, when I joined the Facebook group, one of my sisters gave me the thumbs up. She's probably following you for other crafts. She can crochet, but usually does other crafts. Okay, very good. Oh, good, Margie. Margie says, I'm going to be making my first I can't say the word, amigurumi? Yeah, for my grandson soon. Awesome, girl. Shara, have I welcomed you in yet? If not, girl, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I think I got caught up. Yes, I got caught up. So, oh, Oh, Donia says that sounds like I'm gonna make some dishcloths. Your audio changed. My audio sounds weird. I didn't do anything different. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? Am I going in and out? All right, let me know if it sounds weird, maybe it'll straighten itself out because I didn't do anything different, but let me know if you can hear me and understand me. Yvette says, Hobie, it's expensive. I buy it when I have a good sale. Lisa's saying it sounds like I'm in a box like the other day. This did happen the other day. What was I gonna say? Have I been sounding like I'm in a box the whole time? Or did this just start right now? Let me know. Okay. Okay, Sheep and Willow says, it sounds like you're talking in a tin can. But I can understand you. Okay, it just started, Okay, so you guys, it just started. So hopefully it's YouTube and they fix the problem because I'm not doing anything different. So I'm not sure how to fix it. So let's just see, I already had that problem though, where my phone, it just all went black. Remember? So maybe YouTube is having an issue, or maybe StreamYard's having an issue. So hopefully they get it fixed, they get it straightened out. Okay. Now the sound went back to normal. Okay, so like I said, I think it's not me. It might be YouTube and it might be StreamYard. So, hey, Jan Arm, welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's talk about, I got through the chat. Let's talk about this Lenny Kravitz super scarf knit and crochet on. Okay. Oh, I have my notes right here. I think so. If not, I have the notes in my descriptions. Okay, here it is. For one, let me put it on. Let me put the super scarf on so people know. For those who are, because some people are new, and you guys, if I repeat myself and you've heard this already, excuse what I'm saying. But there's always new people, and then there's people who just decide one day, okay, I want to make that now. And they've heard it, but they weren't, totally listening because they weren't interested in making it, but now they are. So we have a lot of questions about it. So let's go over it. And I did go over it last week, so let's definitely go over it today. What time is it? Okay, we've got plenty of time. Let me put it on. Rosie wanted to see the gray one. I have 3 of them that I've made. I'm about to make a 4th one. I also want to make, of course, I want to make a pink one. Can you believe I don't have a pink one? I want to make a pink one. So, let me take off this shawl because I want it to look right. So let's take this off. Hang this over here. And I'll put on my gray and white one. Because this is the one that Rosie was talking about that she wanted to see. So let me take those glasses off. Okay. Get my hair up. You guys, when I was celebrating everybody for the donations, guess what I forgot to do? I did not put on my crazy glasses. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. I was looking at my glasses when I was putting this on. It just reminded me. Sorry, guys. All right. Get my hair up. Get this even. Okay. So this is the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. So what I know that people have been making super scarves for a while, but I saw Lenny Kravitz walking down the street, like somewhere on the computer. And when I saw his super scarf, what made it different to me was how wide his was. See how wide this is? This is it 20 inches or 30 inches wide? It's 20 inches wide. So now we're talking, this can be a scarf or a shawl. I wear mine like a shawl all the time. See how wide that is? It's fabulous. But you can also, this is how I saw Lenny Kravitz do it. He was walking down the street with his ripped up jeans and his fro, and it was like this. And that's how I could see that it was really nice and wide. See? And that's how he was wearing his. So I love it. And basically what these are like adult blankets. I mean, I think that's awesome. If you take this with you, you always have yourself a little blanket with you, but it's something stylish and warm. And then they're going to be great gifts also. Now, it's chunky yarn, size 5 or 6, held double, which means holding 2 together, okay? With 19-inch knitting needles. And when you do that, or a big crochet hook, which we'll discuss, when you do that, look at the drape. So we have thick yarn, we have chunk super. When you put together two 5s or 2 6s together, it's chunky as hell, okay? But it's not going to be. It's going to look at this. It's going to be drapey because of the big needle or the big crochet hook, okay? And we'll talk about that. So there we go. And in the back, this is what it looks like. So, and it's so warm, you guys. I'll put on a pair of jeans, boots, a sweater, or just a long sleeve shirt in this, and I am so nice and warm in the wintertime. I mean, it depends on where you live. If you're talking below 0, I don't know. But, you know, we get to be like in the 30s and 40s, so. And I won't have to put on anything else, believe it or not. And it makes a great, great Christmas present. A present, period. So if you start now, you can make several of these for Christmas gifts. So also you could take, if you want to make a chunky, like a super chunky, like I'm talking about, and you only have worsted weight, you can hold 4 together, 4 strands together. I've never held 4 strands together. I've only held 2 together, but that's another possibility. Also, if you don't want to, work with, you don't want to hold 2 chunkies together, like 2 5 or 6 weights together, you could just do a 5 weight and then do like a size 15 knitting needle, okay? Or whatever crochet hook that you're supposed to do with chunky yarn. Or if you want to, you could just use worsted, okay? That's it's gonna change how much you either cast on or how much you chain on, okay? But I'm gonna let you know what to do with how I done mine, okay? So let me go through that. We're gonna talk about knitting one of these, and then we'll talk about the crocheting. And like I said, all the information. Hey, Sanita girl, welcome in, welcome in. I know. You know what? No, 1 second. Let me just. One thing I might have done. A second. Let me just see. Maybe when I put it on my. Okay. Tell me if that sounds any better. Because I have it on my easel thing here, and I could scoot it over a little bit, so maybe that was over the microphone. Let's pray that that fixes the problem. Okay. All right, so I will get back to chat here in just a second. So if you just came in, I will get back to chat here in just the same. It's still the same. Okay. And what's weird is it straightened out for a few minutes, and then it sounds the same. Okay, it straightened out, someone said, for a minute, and then it did it again. So let's just hope it straightens itself out, because I don't even know what else to do, because I didn't even do anything. It just started. Okay, so for knitting, if you're going to knit one of these Lenny Kravitz super scarves, it's a weight 5 or 6, holding it double, which means holding 2 strands double, and you cast on 30 inches, okay? And when you cast on 30 inches, or cast 30 inches, when you cast on 30 stitches, holding the yarn double, weight 5 or 6, you're going to come out with 20 inches wide. You're going to get this width, okay? These are what 19 knitting needles look like. 19s are this. Big needles. We'll talk about the crochet hook that you're going to use too in just a second. You're going to then, after that, knit this out at about 70 inches. Start checking it. At 70 inches, start checking it, seeing out where you want it to. I always have mine to my calves, and then I add fringe. So mine goes almost to my ankles when I'm done. It's still above my ankles, but it's long. And you can decide if you want to put fringe. So at about 70 inches, and it depends on how tall you are. I'm 5'6", so it depends on how tall you are. So at about 70 inches, start checking where it's hitting at, how much more you need to knit. And then keep in mind if you want to put fringe on it, okay? How much yarn this takes? It takes somewhere between 800 to 1,000 yards. And the reason it's so varied is because crochet takes more yarn than knitting does, from what I understand. So it's going to be somewhere in that range. Also, how long you want your Lenny Kravitz super scarf. But if you want the drama, which I always want the drama, not in my channel, but on my body. The drama is with this piece is the width, because this is just awesome. And also the length, okay? If you want to add more drama, add the fringe. So, so that's that. So I used 8 skeins of bulky, and this is, I think I love this yarn. Yeah, this is, I love this yarn, and usually you got about 100 yards per skein. So, I think it's 100, 120, something like that for the I love this chunky. So that's what I used, and I used 8 skeins, so I used 800 yards, I believe, for this one, 8 or 900, something like that. So that's why I say it's going to be somewhere in that range. Okay, so if you're going to crochet this, in the description, I have some videos about the super scarf, okay? So that you can look at a video about the super scarf. Because I'm not sure how much you will chain on, but you need to chain on enough stitches to get yourself to 20 inches wide. So when you're chaining, chain it so you get so that you might have to experiment for a second to get yourself 20 inches in width. Okay, so that's your goal. For knitting, I'm telling you, if you're going to use the chunky held double, cast on 30 stitches, you're going to get 20 inches. But I'm not sure how much you have to chain to get yourself to 20 inches wide. Okay, figure that out. I'm sure you'll figure it out real quick, or you're already kind of estimating how many you need to chain on. And if anybody in here has crocheted the scarf, the super scarf, let us know how much you chained on, and are you close to the 20 inches wide? Put that in the chat, okay? And then we've discussed this in the past, that for crocheters, you guys need an N or a P hook. I guess that's a really big hook, and that will handle holding 5 or 6 double, okay, of yarn. Again, you're going to take somewhere between the 800 to 1,000 yards, because you guys are probably going to be closer to 1,000, because I guess crochet takes about 30% more, which is crazy to me. And just like with knitting, when you're crocheting it and you get to about 70 inches, start putting it on so you can start seeing how long you want it to be, and then taking also consideration if you want to put on fringe. I knit mine out and it goes down to my calves, like right below my knees, okay? And then I put the fringe on. So now Margie says the sound is going back and forth. That is so weird. All right, let me see. There is one thing I can do. Let me just play with the sound real quick, guys. Let me know this. Have you guys heard everything I've said? Hopefully you guys have, because I've said a lot of stuff. Hey, Liz, welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Just 1 second, you guys. I'm going to play with this for 1 second. Settings. Okay. Audio. Okay. Let's go to this. Okay. Just a second, guys. I'm still here. I thought of something that I might be able to try. Okay. Default. Okay. And I think. All right. What do I sound like now? There's different things you can choose for sound, and I chose default instead of speaker. So let's see. Can you guys hear me good? Is it better? Let me go down to the thing. Okay, good. I took it off the speaker. When I go on other people's lives, I have to put it on the speaker. Okay, good. That's great. Good. So now I know that when I'm just talking to you guys, I need to have it on default. When I go on a live with someone else, I have to put it on speaker or I can't even hear them barely. Awesome. Okay. So with the crochet hook, you use an N or a P, which I guess is a very large crochet hook to handle holding 2 strands double. You're going to use 800 to 900 yards. You're going to knit this out at about 70 inches. Make sure you start checking it. I do mine down to my calves, whether you're knitting it or crocheting it. I do mine to my calves, and then I put my fringe on. So, okay, good. Okay, and if you want to join the knit/crochet along, join the group. It's called Our Magical Little Place. Dark Sky put it up, and I pinned it at the top of the chat. What you want to do is you just want to get your knitting needles or your crochet hook and your yarn, take a picture, post it in the Facebook group, and say I'm in. And then you can just do as many as you want. You can make them for yourself, make them for gifts, and it goes from now all the way until Christmas. Like I said, I think they make great Christmas gifts, period. And it's something that people might use. Okay, I'm trying to think of something else I want to say about this group, about this whole thing. I think that's everything. Now, I put everything I've talked about, all of the directions, particulars for knitting and crocheting, I put in the description. I'm not seeing it in the description right now. I'm not sure why it's not in the description right now, but I put it in there. If it doesn't pop up right now, 30 minutes after this video is over, everything I talked about will be in the description, okay? So in about 30 minutes, you can check the description for how much you cast on. Also, for the crocheters, I did give you guys 2 different videos to watch for, they're not Lenny KRAVITZ super scarves, but they're super scarves. So you can get an idea of how many they chained on. And then you might probably gonna have to chain on a few more to get yourself 20 inches wide, because I don't think theirs are 20 inches wide. Also, whether you're knitting it or crocheting it, this is the basic knit stitch. You can choose whatever stitch you want to choose. So this thing is very open and you can do what you want with it. I did the basic knit stitch on all 3 of mine, but my next one, I want to do the bamboo stitch or the moss stitch. And in crochet, you can choose whatever you guys do. I don't know, doubles, half doubles. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Choose whatever stitch you want to do the shawl in. Also, let's talk about weights. If you do not want to hold like a weight 5 or 6 double and use big sticks or use big crochet hooks, you could do it with just holding it single, like a 5 or 6 weight. And then if you did a 5 or 6 weight, I would do knitting needles. I would use a 15. That way, because usually with chunky yarn, like a 5 weight, usually use a knitting needle like a 10. But I go all the way up to a 15 with a chunky 5 or 6, and that'll get it so it's nice and flowy. Okay. Crochet hooks, I'm not sure, but make sure you go up like a lot of sizes, like 5, like I don't know, like if I do knitting, I'm at a 10. It says on the back, I go to a 15. Okay, so go up 3 or 4 crochet hook sizes. Yeah, go 3 or 4 up so that you can make sure that it flows. Okay. If you want to knit or crochet this with worsted weight, everything's the same of what I've discussed with you guys, but you're going to have to chain on more, or you're going to have to cast on more. So because you're using finer yarn, even for a 5 weight, if you just want to do a 5 weight and not double it, you need to cast on more or chain more. If you want to use a worsted weight, you need to cast on more or chain more until you get yourself to 20 inches wide. When you get so that what you chained on or crochet, whatever you've chained on or you have casted on, is 20 inches wide. And you may have to knit it or crochet it for a second, for a few rows, so you can measure it and see where you're at. I mean, if you want, you can use some weight 3 or 2, but girl, I don't know. That's going to take you forever, okay? Because this thing's long, okay? We're talking, you know, 80, 90 inches. So I don't know if I want to do this, I don't know, 2 or 3 weight, but you can do it if you want. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. Anybody have questions about the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, knit or crochet along? Let me know. I'm going to go back to the chat, welcome some people in, answer some questions. What time are we at? Okay, in about 15 minutes, we're going to do the giveaway, and I'm really excited about this giveaway. Okay. I'm going to call you sis because I'm not sure how to say the first part of your name. Welcome in, sis, and thank you so much. She said she likes my jewelry. Thank you. Elizabeth says, Angie, not to get off topic, but what are those paints by Diane Reevely? Oh, okay, no problem. I don't know. I just call them Diane Reevely paints, like either the acrylic paints or her sprays. I don't really know. Oh, you know what it's called? It's called Dilutions. DYLUSIONS. DYLUSIONS. It's Dilutions. That's the name of like her paints, her acrylic paints and her sprays. And any of her stuff, her whole line is called Dilutions. So you can look up Dilutions acrylic paint, Dilutions sprays, Dilution stencils. Okay, that should help you out. Hey, Liz, girl, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, Kiwi says, I'm the one that would choose a weight 1 to do this scarf. Girl, I want to see it. It'll be gorgeous. It'll be absolutely beautiful. You know I ain't got the patience for no size 1. I do a 2 and a 3 weight, but I'm doing lace knitting. So it's the holes are open as all get out. So it goes a lot faster. But I know you love them lightweights, Kiwi. I know that you'll use a size 1. But it'll be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If you do it, please post it in the group because I want to see it. Okay. Okay, good. I did see. Okay, good. Becky D, welcome in, girl. Becky says she does see the information under the live. Okay, perfect. It's just not showing up on my screen. My screen is different than you guys' screen. I don't know why, but it is. I'm glad it's already underneath there. Okay, good. Okay, Becky says you can use circular needles. Now, I use circular needles most of the time for everything. I use them for my sweaters. I use circular needles for my boho cardigans. But you know what? For this, these work good. Just straight knitting needles work great without a cable. The stitches, 30 stitches on this, nothing. It's awesome. So I would just use straights for this project. Because that cable, well, it depends on your cable. You know, if you get a shorter cable, I guess you'll be fine. Also, size 19 knitting needles, it's hard to find with cables. I want cables with 19-inch knitting needles. I can't find them. I knew one guy who was selling them, and I don't even know how to get a hold of him anymore. So, anyway, okay. Continuing on. Okay, perfect. Lisa says, I was in the kitchen and I heard the sound suddenly change to perfect. I'm out making some breakfast for my son. Okay, awesome. Everyone's saying better, better, better. Okay, perfect. I'm glad I got that situated. So when I go live and I'm not in somebody else's live, or I don't have people, join my live, I can put it on default, and then I can put it on speaker when I have all these people on, or I go on someone else's live. It's so weird. Anyway, still getting the kinks out of all this. Okay. Becky D says, thinking about trying to knit the scarf, but I have not knit in a long time, and those needles are huge. Girl, these needles are huge. I got a good deal on these. These were regular, I don't know, $8, $10. I got them for $2. I was so excited. I love them. And I thought I would hate a plastic needle because I use a bamboo needle with a nice slick finish on it, painted finish. And so I don't use plastic needles. I thought plastic needles, that's cheap, that's chintzy. But I knew I was going to need 19s for this super scarf. I love plastic needles. And I didn't think I was going to like plastic needles, but I like them. Okay. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Before I fix the sound, Margaret G says, I can hear you and understand you. It just sounds crappy. Okay. Okay. Rosie says, Angie, there's a video by Megan Makes Do that she crochets like a knit stitch. Oh, really? Okay, you guys, check that out if you guys want to check that out. That sounds interesting. Okay, I think I got caught up. Okay, I think I got caught up with the chat now. Oops. Let me use this. Okay. Kiwi says she felt the same way when she first bought a plastic crochet hook. Yeah, it just seems like cheap and chintzy and like it's a toy or something. But I gotta tell you, I love these big. I call them sticks. I love these, how big they are, and I love the plastic. I feel like a kid or something when I'm knitting with these. Anyway. Oh, okay. Granny D says she loves prim needles and hooks. They are plastic. Awesome. Becky D says I can crochet with an N or a P without a problem. Awesome. Yvette says she saw 19 on a cable at Michael's today, the store brand. Oh, cool. Girl, when I go in there, I'm going to check them out. Do you know how big the cable was? I'm kind of curious. A lot of times the cable, I like a 40 or 50-inch cable, and a lot of times they don't have that. Is this? Oh, okay. I thought my needles were cracked. It was a piece of hair on here. It looked like a crack. I almost had a heart attack. So I wonder how big the cables are. Yarn arm. Those needles would be good for Dracula stakes for Halloween costume. That's funny. I like that. Okay. People are talking. Okay, somebody's talking about $2 because Liz says $2 where? Okay, I want to know what they're talking about. $2. I like that $2 sign. I like that $2. And we're talking about $2 yarn. Hey, Angela's Precious World. Welcome in. Welcome in. Becky D says smaller hooks and thinner yarn make my hands hurt. You know what I think is weird is some people say the big sticks, the big knitting needles, or the big crochet hooks hurt people's hands. And then some people say that their hands hurt with the smaller ones. I think it just depends on, you know, what your issue is with your hands and stuff like that. So, all right, where am I on? Okay. Yarn Arm says the biggest straight she has is a 12 millimeter. What is this? Okay, then you're okay because you know what? This is a 15. Okay, it's a US 19 or it's a 15 millimeter. You know how they do it like a 19 or millimeters. So I also have some 17s. I wonder if that's. Oh, about to have a crafty avalanche. What is this? Yeah, this is 12.75 millimeters, is a US 17. So you can use a 17. You'll be fine. See, they're not that much difference. So you'll be fine. So you can use yours. Who said that? Yarn Arm. Yeah, girl, you'll be fine with your 12 millimeters. If you want to do this, you want to use 12 millimeters. I should have said that. You could also use this one, a US 17 or 12 millimeters. This is 12.75, but 12 millimeters is fine. That'll also be just fine. Let me just see what else people are saying. Joni says, I like either bulky or thin. It's between. I don't use much. So you don't like using worsted, huh? I used to only knit with chunky yarn, you guys. I was like basically only chunky. But now over the last 3 years, I've advanced myself now. I've been knitting for like 6, 7 years. So now I like everything. Now I like chunky. Chunky's probably one of my favorites, but I love chunky. I love worsted. And I just got into the lightweights, like a 2 and a 3. I haven't done a 1 yet. Kiwi. I've gotten into the 2s and 3s for lace knitting because I love a lace knitted poncho and things like that. So, okay. Okay. Oh, Becky D says she saw the information under a different live. Yeah, if you guys, if I haven't gotten to it in about 30 minutes, everything we talked about as far as this Lenny Kravitz super scarf, as far how to make it, whether it's crochet or knit, it'll be in the description 30 minutes after this video is over. Also, information and where to find the patterns for that fairy shawl I made, that's in there. If you want to know how to make a boho cardigan, basically the pattern is in there. I'm not saying I wrote, I don't know if you call me writing it or not, but I wrote up the way I do it. So I guess it's the pattern I wrote. I mean, a lot of people have written up the boho cardigan or the shrug in crochet. So, but I say how I do it. I do it with chunky yarn. I use a size 15 needles. I tell you how much to cast on. I tell you how wide to knit it. And you can follow those same measurements with crochet. I also have some crochet videos on how to knit the boho cardigan or the shrug. I have different parameters as far as how much you need to knit out for a small medium, a medium large, a large extra large, an extra large 2X, 3X. I have all that written out. So I guess it can say I wrote a pattern. I guess. I don't know. Or maybe I wrote directions. I don't know what you would call that, but because I don't consider myself no pattern writer, okay? But I can let you know what I did. So, okay. Sis says, I just got here. How do you enter the giveaway? The giveaway is going to happen here in the next 3 or 4 minutes, and you're here. So I'll let you know everything in about 3 or 4 minutes on how to do the giveaway. The giveaway is going to happen right now. So, Yarn Arm says, I just parked a lace whip scarf, painful and never again. Oh, she's either knitted or crocheted a lace whip scarf. She'll never do it again. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's sweet of you to say that. Oh, Margie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Margie. Happy birthday. Wait, let's do this right. Happy birthday, Margie. Woohoo! Any excuse to put those glasses on. No. Happy birthday, Margie. That's awesome. Margie says, I want to do this scarf. Awesome, girl. You know who else wants to do it? Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie. She's gonna do one. She's gonna knit it. She crochets, but she can also knit. So she just ordered her knitting needles. They're gonna come in next week. So she's gonna do it too. You know, it's a great, the Lenny Kravitz super scarf it's quick, it's easy. Knitters, crocheters can do it. Knitters, crocheters can do anything, but it's so quick and easy, and it's potato chip knitting, and it's something that you can just sit there while you're watching a podcast or watching TV. You don't got to think too much and just go. And sometimes you don't want to be doing a 7-row repeat. You just want to just do something simple. But then you can do something simple that comes out with some drama, something cool. I love nothing better than potato chip knitting, which is just easy knitting, and then but you get something so cool and dramatic at the end. You can't ask for anything more than that, in my opinion. Okay. All right, so I got to the bottom of the chat. We are going to do the giveaway. Do I have anything else I want to share with you guys specifically? Yeah, I got a boho cardigan I'm working on, but you know, I haven't worked on it enough. So let me work on it and really get it going. Okay. I mean, I have it going, but let me get somewhere with it and then I'll show it to you guys. Also, someone gave us the idea for the next knit or crochet along to do a boho cardigan. You guys know the boho cardigans I make. I have like 10 of them, 8 or 10 of them, something like that. So that's going to start in January. So we'll talk more about that in December. So it's going to be crochet or knit boho cardigan. And I already have that in the description of my description notes. My notes are forever. If you guys look at the notes after the show, they are forever. There's so many, everything I love to knit, I have in there. And then I also give a comparable crochet video also. So I'll give you a knitting and I'll give you a crochet as much as I always can. So for the boho cardigan, I have a video. I have my pattern directions that I wrote. I also have a couple of different crochet videos that you can refer to. And they call it a shrug. It's the same thing as a boho cardigan. So all that's in my show notes after this, okay? If they're not already in there, I don't see them. They should be already in the description, but anyway. Okay. Okay, Margie said the links are not working. That's weird. Okay, Margaret says she clicked on a couple links and they are working. Weird. Okay, you guys, after this whole thing, if I'll probably clear everything out and then redo it. It's weird because when you do the description, I can do it in the back room of StreamYard, okay? And then I can do it on the front end in YouTube. And I think I did it in the StreamYard. And it seems if I do it in the StreamYard, it doesn't show up, but it shows up if I do it in the YouTube, which may not make sense to you guys. So after this, I will delete everything in my description and then cut and paste and reload it, okay? I'll do it in YouTube. And then the clickable link should work. So give me 30 minutes after this is over, okay, guys? These computer things drive me nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Granny D says she sees the information in the description. And that's true. Okay, you guys, I have so much stuff up in my description that you do have to hit like the arrow down and then you'll see the rest of the stuff. So you're only getting half of what of different things that I refer to and different links. You only see half of them. You have to hit the arrow down or more, however that works on your computer, but mine's like arrow it down, and then you'll see everything in the description, okay? You're only seeing half of it right now. And I need to say that to you guys more often because people might be getting confused. Okay, Margaret G says your scarf information along with other information is showing up under the video. Okay, good. Yarn arm, no anything lighter than lace equals blood, sweat, and tears and cuss words. I wouldn't dare use a 2 or 3 weight for anything except for my lace knitting, because when you do lace knitting, you need that. But when you do lace knitting, you got holes in your work like, you know, like this big, so it goes quick. So it's not, you don't need to cuss or swear. But I mean, if you're gonna make a Lenny Kravitz super scarf with lace with like a weight 2 or 3 or 1, yeah, you might be cussing. Except for Kiwi, well, she likes that. I'm just teasing you, Kiwi. Love you, girl. Okay. Okay, Liz says, do you have a video on how to do your knitted shawl? I don't, because it's a paid for pattern. So, but in the description below this video, it's the very last link. I have a link to the pattern, so you can buy the pattern. It's knit though, it's not crochet. But you know what, I want to tell you something about Kiwi. If you're still here, put in the description box your elf coat that you knitted, that you crocheted. Put the name of the patterns or the company, the lady who makes that. Because if you want some patterns, like if you're liking the stuff I'm making from this lady, What I did was Kiwi is making an elf coat. Well, it's crochet and I don't crochet. So then I put in fairy coats, elf coats, so that I could get things that are comparable, okay? That style. And so I'll have Kiwi, hopefully Kiwi puts that in here and she's still here. You can go start looking at the patterns that Kiwi is crocheting. The style is similar. They're very fairy oriented and very elf-like and very magical looking and all that. So yeah, so let's see if Kiwi is still here, if she can put that in the bottom of the chat. Yeah, Liz, so that's the only reason that I'm not putting it in. I'm not doing a video on it. Just a reference, just a link to the patterns, and they're knitted patterns and they're paid for patterns. And that's why I'm not doing it, because it's paid for patterns. So Yarn Arm says, oh, great, thanks, Angie. I have bulky weight too in wool. Awesome, girl. Okay. Okay, Yvette, I will check it out though about those big knitting needles with the cable. That's awesome. Okay. So we're going to do a giveaway, you guys. I'm excited about the giveaway. Okay, Kiwi says it is crochet to make like, okay, here we go. Okay, it's called the Elf Coat by Moral Fiber. Okay, she's knitting this Elf Coat by Moral Fiber, and it is phenomenal. Okay, Kiwi is doing that. And Moral Fiber, her patterns are on Etsy. And her coat, the coat she's doing is fabulous. So when I saw that coat, it's in crochet, and I don't crochet. So then that's when I went and I just started saying fairy coats, elf coats, and I found another designer who's making that style, but in knit. Okay, it's not the same exact patterns, but it's that style. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be knitting I'm going to be casting this on today or tomorrow. Yes, this is the project of a lifetime for me. It's going to be very challenging. I'm scared. But isn't it fabulous? Look at it. It's right there and there. Okay, so when I sing Kiwi's elf coat, that's when I put in elf coats or fairy coats with knitting, and I found her. So if you want to make some stuff that's like this style, something fairy and magical and all of that, then go to Moral Fibers on Etsy and check out their patterns, and it's all crochet. Adrienne Kiwi just said that her crochet is made to look like it's knitted. So okay, you guys, Kiwi, okay, two things. Dark Sky's already put up, Dark Sky, you are the bomb, girl. She already put up Moral Fiber, where you can go to get the elf coat. Also, Kiwi, you guys can go to Kiwi's channel. It's Kiwi Crochet Corner. You guys join her channel. She's a wonderful crocheter, very talented. Dark Sky, if you could drop Kiwi's links, that would be great. You can go to Kiwi's channel. Also, she shows you the fairy, she shows you the elf coat, and she also has links on her channel also. Okay. All right. So, oh, and it's a free link to the elf coat. So that's not even a paid for pattern. So that's awesome. I know Dark Sky is the bomb. She just put that link right up. You go, girl. And sure you got Kiwi's link up. I don't know how you do this stuff so fast. You are awesome. Awesome, Dark Sky. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I think I got through most of the... Liz says, I do small goals so I don't stress out worrying about big things. That sounds good. Okay. I think I got through all of the I think I got through all of the chat. So for the giveaway today, Let me show you what we're giving away. We're not doing yarn, but it's yarn related. And I made this just this morning. This is what I spent my morning doing. It's been sitting back there. I know some of you guys have been checking it out, going, what is that back there hanging up? So I made one of my project bags. And I make these project bags out of totes. And so, you know, I gotta put my glasses on. I can't see a damn thing. Okay, let me turn this right. There we go. There we go. So this is the tote. And it's sunflowers, you guys. There's the fabric. There we go. So hard to hold this. Okay. And it's a project bag. And this is a big, I love to make these fabric flowers. So I'm going to bring this up close so you guys can see. So there's the top of it. Okay. And then there's the fabric flower. I love making these flowers. And then I put a bunch of dangles hanging from the flower. And it's all trimmed out with trims and everything. Okay, and then the back is plain. And so I have a video on how to do this. What you do is you just take a tote bag. I got the tote bags at Dollar Tree online. You had to buy like 30 or 40 of them. So I bought them and bought 30 or 40 of them a long time ago because I was going to do some other things with them, and project bags and a bunch of other stuff. But you can, if you can't find the tote bags either online or at Dollar Tree, you can get these for like $1.99 at Hobby Lobby. The fabric I got from Dollar Tree. I'll just show you guys. So if you guys, and I have a video, I have a video on how to do exactly what I did. Do I teach you guys how to make the flower? I don't know if I teach you how to make the flower or not. But anyway, I go through the whole thing. So see, this is the fabric from Dollar Tree. It's just those fat quarters. So it takes 2 of them. And they have some other cute ones. Look at this fabric. I think I showed it last week. Look at this. It's bicycle. So I want to do this one maybe next. Isn't that fabulous? And it's all no sew. Everything's done with hot glue and an already made tote. So if you don't sew, don't worry. Look at this one. This is another one I want to make soon. The little blue trucks. Isn't that cool? For those who like the blue truck or the little red truck. Love. Then this one's for Christmas. I love this. This is so cute. In fact, Dollar Tree has all their Christmas stuff out, so I want to go over there and get some of their Christmas fabrics. I might go over there today. I haven't done believe it or not, I haven't been to Dollar Tree for like 2 or 3 weeks. What's my problem? Because I love Dollar Tree. Okay, and then this one right here, I love the celebration Day of the Dead. And so this is not for Halloween, it's actually celebrating Day of the Dead. And it's just celebrating your ancestors, those who came before you. And I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do, a beautiful celebration in the Latin community. And I think it's fabulous. I went to a Day of the Dead festival a couple of years ago. I learned so much. It was so fun, so much beautiful art. I learned all about the Day of the Dead. It was really cool. And so I got Day of the Dead fabric. Isn't that fabulous? So anyway, I have a bunch of fabric to make a bunch of these bags. I've been making these bags for years, and I love doing it. So that's, oh, there's one more thing for the giveaway. And I got way more fabric than that. That's just kind of what I have around me. Okay, also in the giveaway today, I'm going to give, this is my artwork. And I take my artwork and I apply it onto composition notebooks and make them into journals. So this is and I did this a long time ago, but this is a sheep. I did a mixed media background. There we go. I did a mixed media background. There's butterflies and all kinds of cool stuff in there, flowers. And then I drew this, I painted and drew this sheep. Isn't that cool? I love it. So I love that sheep. It was a picture of a sheep that I saw, and I thought, let me try to draw that. And I didn't know if I could draw it, but it worked out. I was like, oh, thank goodness this worked out. And then I did a mixed media background. So the journal along with the project bag is the giveaway today. So to win this, what we're going to do is when I'm going to put it in, I'm going to put yarn in the chat. And when I put the word yarn in, just go ahead and put the word yarn in behind me. Don't do it yet. And then we'll have Alexa choose a number of how many people are in the giveaway.
The number is 3.
Look, she already gave the random number. I didn't even tell her to do that. Anyway, she'll give us a random number, and the person, like, suppose it's the 10th person who wrote the word yarn, that'll be the winner, okay? So let me put the word yarn in right now, okay? So just a second. Okay, I just put the word yarn in. Go. Deborah says, oh, I love sheep. Okay, are people writing the word yarn in yet? Okay, I don't see the chat going. Okay, there we go. Also, you know what, because, you know, the only thing, like, when you give away things, that's why I let you guys choose the yarn when I do yarn, because I don't know what colors to give you guys or weight, so I'd like to give you a variety. If I have something in a giveaway and it's not really your style, you guys feel free to give it away as a gift. Feel free, if you have a channel and you're doing giveaways, give it away. You know, I don't want anything to sit there because, you know, it's really not your style, because you can't please everybody. It's no big deal. And if I see what I gave you in a giveaway, good. You know what I'm saying? Because now I know it's going to be used. So if something's not your style or your colors or whatever, and you want a giveaway, in my giveaways, feel free to give it as a gift or put it in a giveaway. Okay? No problem. Okay. So everybody's going. While everybody's writing yarn down, I'm going to go to the chat real quick, you guys, and just see if I missed anything. Deborah says, I love sheep. Granny D says, amazing prize. Thank you, girl. Becky D, very cool journal. Thank you. Thank you. LaShara says, cute. Kimberly put a little picture of a little sheep. Thank you, Granny D. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, good. Jeannie says, she bought a Day of the Dead journal from me in my Etsy shop. Yeah, I need to, okay, I'm not going to say it right now. But anyway, I have a Day of the Dead. I do Day of the Dead girls. You know how they do, they have a lot of women in different pictures, and they do their makeup all cool, the Day of the Dead style. I have about 5 or 6 journals in my Etsy shop that are Day of the Dead, different women that I've done up with the cool makeup and stuff. So I was really super inspired, like, when was it? 3 or 4 years ago? It was before COVID, when I went to the Day of the Dead festival, and then I came back and I was just drawing up so many of the Day of the Dead girls. I loved it. So, because there was a lot of Day of the Dead art when I went to that festival. Okay, Kiwi says, very nice. Thank you. Yarny Cat, love it. Hey, Margaret G, welcome in. Yes, Granny D says she loves Day of the Dead decor and the whole idea and celebration of it. I know, me too. I absolutely love it. Yeah, Margaret G says your selection of fabric at Dollar Tree is much better than mine. You know what, girl? Ours just got good. I've been seeing people haul the fabric from Dollar Tree for like the last 5 years. And my Dollar Trees, I go to like 4 different Dollar Trees. They never had the good fabric. They always had crap. Recently, over this last year, oh my gosh, we started getting in all the good fabrics. So now when I see them, I just be grabbing those fabrics up. Like, I'll buy 5 or 6 of each one that I want. Because, you know, once they go, they're gone. And then you have to wait till the next ones come out. So that's the thing. When you see the fabrics and you like them, pick yourself up quite a few of each one that you like. Because it's not like it's going to be there forever. the fabrics go really, really quick. But my Dollar Trees finally started getting the good fabric in. Granny D says, cute. Makes me think of the Old Navy with the old red truck. Yeah, for sure. If anybody hasn't hit the thumbs up yet, you guys, if you can hit that thumbs up button real quick, that'd be awesome. Okay, Becky D says, do you have a tutorial for that flower? Do you know what, girl? I cannot remember if I showed you guys how to make the flower in that last video. Check out my last video where I say how to do no-sew project bags. And I also show you how to make a no-sew project bag and a no-sew notions bag. I think I showed you guys how to make the flower. I'm gonna check my video, and if not, next week I'll be making more videos on another no-sew notions bag and no-sew project bag. I'll be making another video next week. So if I didn't show you how to make the flower, I'll show you next week how to make that flower. Okay. I could spend an afternoon just making flowers, fabric flowers. It is so relaxing and so fun. I used to always have a nice big milk dish bowl full of flowers. It was over here in the corner. I kind of removed it and put other things there, but I need to do that again. Just get my bowl back out and just make a ton of flowers and have them. They're so beautiful to put on projects, and it's just relaxing and fun to do. Look up videos of how to make fabric flowers. There's lots of different fabric flowers if that interests you. Dawn says, love the bag. Thank you. Yvette says, pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Yarny Cat, I would love to have one-of-a-kind Angie creations. Thank you, you sweetie. Thank you. Rose said, beautiful. Thank you, girl. Margaret, love it. Pretty project. Deborah says, thank you. Thank you. LaShara says, beautiful bag. Thank you. Donia says, I want to try knitting with lace and ribbon. That would be cool. Kiwi says, that's pretty, Angie. Thank you. Very nice. Hey, Handman Designs, welcome in. Lisa says, very nice. Thank you. Becky D says, the tote is adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Liz says, so beautiful. Yarny Cat said, pretty. Jeannie. Oh, hey, Jeannie, girl. Welcome in, girl. Love you, Jeannie. Jeannie, I got your happy mail, and I'm about to do the video. So you're going to see my reaction. I haven't even looked in there. I just opened it because I want you to see my reaction. So I know I'm going to love everything in there because I always do. So thank you so much, Jeannie. Girl, you didn't have to do all that. Thank you. Rossi Crochets. She's been lurking. No problem. Welcome in. Kiwi hates making blankets. Oh, Handmade Design says, hi, Liz. Congratulations for the community tab. So happy for you. All right, Liz got her community tab. Woohoo, Liz! Woohoo! That's awesome. Don't you love that? It's like goal accomplished. Okay, Rossi's Crochet Den, welcome in. She says, Angie, you would love Stephen West patterns. He uses a lot of vibrant colors. The only issue is he's mostly uses fingering weight yarns. Yeah, I know who Stephen West is. I love him. And I've just gotten to the point now where I like to work with lightweight yarns. So like a 2 or a 3, not a 1. But and I know he's doing a knit along right now. Where every week he has a new, he gives you like knitting directions every week. So yeah, I'll have to check out some of his patterns though. Now that I'm more advanced into my knitting and now that I like lighter weight yarns, I'm going to check him out. Jeannie says, Jeannie Louise says, I would love an elf coat, but I can't read patterns yet anyway. Okay. Okay. So now let's go back down. I pretty much got everybody. Oh, cool. Liz is learning how to knit. She crochets, but she's learning how to knit. Liz is already making socks. She just learned how to knit. That's incredible. Okay. I am Veruca. Is that how you say your name? I am horrible at knitting and crocheting, but that does not stop me from doing it. I love your vibe. You are beautiful inside and out. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Yarn Works. Okay. Elizabeth says, where do you get your beautiful rings? Okay. I believe this is in the description also where I get my rings. If not, I will add it because I usually have it in all the rest of my videos. My rings, there's a guy, he's on Etsy. My husband is in outside sales, which means he goes to different customers, and he sells auto body paint. And it was one of his customers. This is what he does on the side. He makes jewelry. Isn't it fabulous? I just can't. And then this is the matching bracelet to this ring. So it's this ring and then that. I will put a link to him below. My husband has bought me several pieces because he knows I love big jewelry. I love everything big. And I love turquoise. Turquoise is one of my favorite types of jewelry. So he makes it. And so I will put a link. If the link's not already in the description, I'll put that in there today so you can check out his jewelry. He's on Etsy. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Margot G says, keep it in mind, Joanne sometimes has their fat quarters 10 for 10. I will check that out. And I bet you they might have their fat quarters 10 for 10 for Black Friday sales. So I'm going to be checking that out. Thank you, Liz. Liz says, I love your rings. Thank you. Thank you. On my phone, Angie, it's slower than the TV. Okay. Okay. Margie says I'm going to add the bags to my list. That sounds awesome. Okay. Elizabeth says that is some prize. Okay. So let's go through and let me have Alexa, because wait, where am I at? Okay. I'm going to go back up to the top where I started. Okay. And you guys, okay, we're getting really close to, we're going to get close to, and I'm going to choose the winner, and then let's do a fairy raid over to VJ, okay? Dark Sky, can you put a link to VJ's channel for me? Okay, how many people are here? Let me just count how many people are here. 1, 2. Okay, so there's 31 people. Yeah, Jeannie, I don't know if you heard me. I just saw the question again. Yes, I got your happy mail, and I'm going to be doing a reaction video very soon, today or tomorrow. So I did get it. I got it yesterday or the day before. Thank you, girls, so much. You do not have to do that, but thank you. I'm excited to see what's in there, Jeannie. Okay, so I just counted. There's 31 people in the. I know there's 44 in the chat right now, but there's 31 people entered the giveaway. So let me ask Alexa. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 31.
Here's a number between 1 and 31. It's 1.
That's easy. Now, for some reason, my screen is different than yours, you guys. So it's whatever's on my screen. I'm sorry about that, because I've heard people say, okay, that didn't seem right. I know, but my screen's different than yours. So anyway, she chose the number 1. So let me see who's the first person on my screen. Okay, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Okay, Kimberly S. Woohoo! All right, Kimberly S. So Kimberly S., you won the journal, and you won the project bag. Yay! Okay, there we go. You won the project bag. So what you need to do is in the description. If everything's not in the description, it will be in 30 minutes. Okay. There's a link to my Etsy shop. Click on that link to my Etsy shop. It's a clickable link. Go to the right-hand corner. It'll say contacts. Hit that, and then leave me your name and address. Leave me your YouTube name and your real name. And that makes sure I don't get things mixed up. And then I'll get this stuff off to you. So congratulations, girl. Also, you guys, real quick, just a quick announcement, and then we'll go do a VJ raid. This is called Angie's Yarn Party. It's every Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. On Wednesdays, I also go live in the evening. It's and that's a crochet It's a knit and crochet along, and I invite people up on the panel. I just put it up in the chat, and anybody can come up to 6 people. And it's just a knit night, a knit and crochet night. Just open, have fun, talk about everything, and people can come up on the panel on Wednesdays, okay? It's every Wednesday, 5:00 p.m. Pacific time. I also go live on Sunday. Sunday is Angie's art party. And in any of the things I'm talking about, I welcome everybody. It doesn't matter if you knit, crochet, if you craft, if you do art, if you're mixed media, junk journal. I have a mixture of people in all 3 of my lives, okay? And I have a ton of people, ton of crocheters and knitters on Sunday for Angie's art party. I'm usually doing some type of mixed media. Everybody's welcome. There's giveaways there also. And that's every Sunday, 2:00 Pacific time. Okay, don't forget to join the group called Our Magical Little Place. There's a clickable link below. Don't forget, if you want to do the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, join in on that. And that is it, you guys. I need to shut up. I've been talking way too much. Let me just make sure no one else has anything super important to say to me. Like, I don't have anything else in. Okay, so that is it for today. Dark Sky Girl, my moderator, thank you so much. You are the bomb. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much. Thank all of you guys for coming every Friday and showing up for me and showing up for yourselves and showing up for each other and everybody connecting and being so nice to each other and joining each other's channels. I just think it's awesome. I love this community. I love you guys. And I will see you guys either Sunday, Wednesday, or next Friday. All right. Talk to you guys then. Bye. Go to VJ's. Make sure you guys do a VJ, or do a fairy raid. Go to VJ's. All right. Bye, guys.